trying to wake up Miss Estelle because she's been in a very deep sleep. Wait guys, before I give you the words of wisdom from Aloni, we got a family car. Babe, it's our holy... It was our 4-year anniversary yesterday.
It's the first time you farted in front of each other. The words of wisdom that I've been telling myself, it's Mercury retrograde, yes.
If you guys can guess, this is something in here that I have been looking for over a year and a half now. If you've been following me from my Europe vlogs, you might know what this is. They're very comfortable, but they're not the most flattering on your foot. Look who it is, you guys.
Hi, guys.
Sab stolen. She's gonna have brown eyes, babe, not blue. Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to this week's vlog. It is Sunday. It is about, let's see, 10:29. I have been up since the crack of dawn, quite literally, because Liam woke up super early today. He woke up at 6 o'clock, and I had to feed Estelle around that same time. So him and Estelle were in bed with me, and it's just been like kind of hard to juggle 2 kids' attention at the same time, because when I was feeding her, he really wanted my attention as well, and Aloni was trying to like play with him and take him, and he didn't want him, and he just wanted to lay here. So I had like Estelle, I put my legs up because I was on the bed, and I put her like in between my legs, and I was feeding her, and Liam was here, and I was trying to hold his hand, and every time I had to like fix something, he would grab my hand like really tight. So just like balancing the attention of 2 kids at the same time is a very new experience for me. I'm very grateful and I feel very blessed, but again, I like don't want to do a disservice to Liam, and then I also want to be present for the baby and make sure I'm feeding her correctly and doing everything. So that's that. I just literally finished packing everybody, and the packing list is like doubled now, and I just got myself ready really quick. We're going to my mom's house. It's Sunday. You guys know the drill. We always go there for our family brunch. My parents also want to see the baby and Liam, and Aloni's going to take Liam down to the beach to swim, and I'll probably take, he's already having a meltdown, and I'll probably take down Estelle down to the beach too when the sun moves a little bit. And we have like a little cabana area that you guys have seen before, so I'll probably take her down for some fresh air. I brought some light clothes for her, and yeah, I got myself ready. I'm wearing this outfit from Myra Swim. You guys have seen me wear this before in burgundy and in black. I will link it down for you below if I can find it. And I'm wearing a bathing suit top, guys. Underneath here, I put like an ace bandage, and I have my high-waisted underwear and my scar protector and everything. But if I'm gonna be outside, I'm gonna be hot, and when you have like a baby on you, you're sweating more, especially like the hormones. So I put on a bathing suit top. I brought a sports bra with me and my belly band to change into after, but I want to be able to just like take this off and not feel like I'm sweating, and maybe like get some sun too. And then on my feet, I'm wearing the Steve Madden jelly sandals. These are the Row dupe. They're amazing, you guys. You don't need to spend $800 on the Row shoes. You can buy these for 50 bucks. So I will link those for you below too. And yeah, anyway, let's go because Liam's already having a meltdown. We have black bread with some sort of a cheese, and then smoked salmon and a vegetable selection to accompany the smoked salmon. We have some freshly made waffles, and then my dad made this like, say it again, turkey bacon egg pie. Okay. And we have sirniki as always with some sour cream and sour cherry jam and some berries, and it looks delicious. So I made some stuffed peppers for dinner. Aloni said they smell bomb. They're turkey stuffed peppers. I'm trying to wake up Miss Estelle because she's been in a very deep sleep. And we're gonna bathe her, and then I'm gonna feed her, and then we're gonna have dinner. Well, me and Aloni have dinner slightly later than Liam. Can you show that calendula that I used to bathe her in? You can actually show both, but just that one is the one I've been using at the moment. So I haven't really been using soap. I've been using this calendula. So basically what I do is I put it in a cup of hot water. It's right there if you want to show that too. We get it at the Solution Mind and Body Pharmacy. It's just really nice and calming. We did the same thing for Liam. And then I'm going to strain it into the bath for her. And I wrap her in a muslin cloth, and then I pour like water on her with that mixture, and it's just so nice for their skin. It's not harsh, especially like the first month We did that for Liam, and it really helped with any rashes or just any like, you know, just like newborn skin, like the skin that they shed, just all that stuff. So it's just really gentle and it just relaxes her, and that's what we're using. So that's what we're gonna do. And that's the plan. Aloni's sister is coming this week with the kids. Are you excited to see them?
Of course, very excited.
They're coming on Wednesday.
They're coming tomorrow.
Tomorrow night?
Tomorrow evening.
Yeah, but we're gonna see them on Wednesday. We're not gonna see them tomorrow night.
I'm gonna pick them up from the airport.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I always do.
You didn't tell me your plans.
Babe, I always pick them up from the airport, my love. What do you mean?
I know.
They're gonna shop all the way here. I'm not gonna pick them up.
Of course you are. I didn't realize.
Yeah, come on.
Well, I'm gonna see them on Wednesday if I don't see them tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean.
In the morning, and then I'm getting a haircut on Wednesday, a little trim, because my ends are dead. I got a pair of really sick shoes I want to show you. I got some really good stuff for you guys. If everything that I got from Mytheresa comes this week, I'll show you on this vlog, but I got some really good things. I told Loni Mama's stepping up her fashion game, because this year was all about neutrals and kind of like refilling my closet, as I said.
These flowers are all dying there.
I know. Luba's gonna take them all tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I told Loni that this whole year was about me like restocking my closet with some neutrals and like some basics, because I didn't have that. But now that I'm like fully stocked on the basics more or less, I'm ready to be a fashionista again.
Live your best life, my beautiful girl.
There's a funny sound that goes, "I'm coming for these bitches next." I'm just kidding, but I'm coming for my own neck. That's all. Is that Mama? My girl, she doesn't want to wake up. I need you to give me this energy tonight.
Amen, amen,
This is the energy we want tonight. Look at her. Estelle and Liam are both asleep, so I know this looks crazy, but I decided that I wanted to start taking care of my neck, because I usually just put the excess cream and stuff that I put on my face onto my neck, but I don't really like ever do anything to it. I've never done any lasers, nothing. So I decided that ever since I watched my YouTube video, my last vlog, and I could see like my necklines, it really just made me realize that I need to start taking care of my neck. I know it's normal, but like you still have to take care of it, because as you get older, they get worse. Anyway, I have been obsessed with Epicutis, and obsessed is actually only one product, and the product is the lipid body treatment. Liam broke this off, so I've been like dipping this and putting this in my body, but this is really good. It's a firming and tightening body serum. It's really good. It's expensive. It's actually very expensive. So it was gifted to me by my friend, and now I'm really into it. So now I'm trying all the other stuff that they have. So I'm using the lipid recovery mask for neck and décolleté. This one here, which I have here on my neck. And then now I'm going to put the one for your face. And you basically put it for 10 to 15 minutes, and it's really good. It's supposed to, let's see what it does. Actually, I don't even know what it does. Helps reduce appearance of redness, promotes healthier looking skin, improves skin texture, appearance, leaves skin feeling smoother and tighter, provides a soothing feeling to the skin. So I'm going to try it and let you know how it is. My one thing with masks, even like the really expensive ones, you would think that they would like get the face measurements correctly, you know? Sometimes you just put on a mask and you're like, who the hell thought this would fit someone's face, you know? So that's why I always say, like, even the masks that are really expensive from like expensive brands, like I just wish they got that right. If I was to make a mask brand, you guys, I would make sure that that shit would stay on your face, you know? But I have a feeling that this is gonna be the same thing, the same story. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you see, it doesn't like. Well, let's see. I have high hopes. No. See the slots? They're just not great, but whatever. Because wait till Lonnie sees me. Oh my god. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to take my magnesium and my potassium, which has been helping me with my blood pressure regulations. I already took my blood pressure medication earlier. I'm going to set the timer with Siri for 15 minutes. It's not staying well. My friend also gifted me the Epicurus cream for the face, so I think when I take this off, I'm going to top it off with this. Although every night I've been using the Chantecaille Blanc Peony because that's just been my jump off, and it's been so good. I'm obsessed with this, you guys. It really just like really helped me with the texture of my skin. And it's pregnancy safe, so if you're pregnant watching me, I use this all throughout my pregnancy. I'll link it below. It's amazing. This is my second jar, and I was first introduced to this when I went with Chantecaille to France on the Grand trip, and this was the collection they were launching, and ever since then we have been inseparable. It's funny coming full circle because Chantecaille was one of the first brands in the makeup sphere that I got my first brand partnership when I started off on TikTok, because I was using the Chantecaille Just Skin. I'll show you which one. I have it right here in my makeup kit because I'm obsessed with this. I still use this to this day. It's one of my favorite skin tints. I love skin tints and I always like to try new ones. And there's different skin tints that serve a different purpose and for different seasons. Like I have skin tints for summer, I have skin tints for the winter time, skin tints for like all year round, for the beach, like whatever. So, but this one is just like one of my favorite all year round. They also have one with SPF. This one's the one that has SPF. They have a formula that doesn't have SPF, I think still. But this was the first product that I was really like using a lot on TikTok alongside with the Elta MD and the by Terry CC serum. And they're one of the first brands that I did a brand partnership with. I remember, not the first brand I did a partnership with, but one of the first in beauty and like my first big paycheck, like when I just first started. And it's funny how we come full circle, and I wanted them on a brand trip, and we've done a couple of brand deals like in between when I first started almost 4 years ago and now. So I love Chantecaille. I'm a ride or die Chantecaille fan. Anyway, we will be back. Oh, see, this is not holding. I think I should be laying in bed. Okay, guys, we'll be back in 15 minutes, okay? I need to lay down because it's sliding off me. Mrs. Style Girl's right here next to us. Okay, you guys, the mask is coming off. How does my skin look? Feels clean and fresh. Okay. These PJs, by the way, are from Target. They're on sale. I have them linked in my LTK. Just because we're going to stay on brand, I'm going to use the Epicurus moisturizer cream. It's called Hivia, Hyvia. I don't know how to say that. But my lips, you guys, have been so chapped. It's wild. Also, the reason for that is too because when I was in the hospital and when I was like anxious, I tend to eat my lips. So, you know, I'm having a rough time. You see my lips are like all red and half eaten. Anyway, I'm putting some Aquaphor. This is the immediate relief for very dry lips. Shout out to Aquaphor. And that is really it. I'm going to go and take my supplements now, which are the, what do you call them? The magnesium, potassium. I'll show you guys that. I've been wearing my belly band all day. My stomach, I'll show you guys so far where we're at. This is my stomach so far. My scar's down here. You can see it's like swollen if I stand sideways. You can see right here. But it's okay. Don't really care. Just want to feel good, feel better. That's it. Anyway. I'm planning tomorrow to finish organizing my closet and putting some stuff away into storage because there's so much stuff everywhere. Everything's getting so cluttered. It's like giving me major anxiety. So I also always have to brush my eyebrows before I go to sleep because it makes me feel cute. Yeah, let's go to the kitchen quickly. I'll show you the supplements and then yeah, we'll go to bed. This is the magnesium that I'm taking. I take 3 caps at night and 2 caps in the morning. And this is really good for all sorts of different functions, but this helps me with my blood pressure, and it also just helps me relax. And then I also take this potassium. I take 1 cap in this much water, and this also helps me with my blood pressure. Very good. By the way, you guys, when you take this magnesium, you have to keep it under your tongue for 30 seconds. It doesn't taste like anything. By the way, off topic for anybody who asked me, this is the formula that I use for Estelle. It is HA1 Combiotic HA1. It's very gentle. This is also what I used for Liam. For Liam, he still gets milk. We use the Biocombiotic number 3. I initially tried Cabrita, I tried Candamil, I tried Bobby. They were all really bad for him. They tore up his stomach, so I learned off of him and I went straight to this formula for Estelle. And we use the Dr. Brown's bottles. I used to use the glass ones, but they get so hot and they're so heavy, so I just use these. I'll link everything for you guys below if you're interested, but these I can't link for you. You have to buy them on Formula Land. I will put the site in the description box so you can buy them there. They're from Europe. Anyways, you guys, good night. I will see you tomorrow. Hi guys, I did not vlog all day today because, well, I did vlog in the beginning. I showed you guys the beautiful day and my breakfast, and then the day quickly got away from me because I was very busy. I was with Estelle half the morning, then I had to shoot something for a brand partnership. I had to go to our storage unit to get the Liam's old stroller and take some stuff to the storage because we are getting very crowded. And then I had to do some organization in our room because things have been piling up since before I went to give birth, and I just couldn't mentally get myself to do it, but today we did it. And now Aloni and I just pulled up to the airport. We're picking up his sister and nephews. They're going to stay with us for 10 days. Well, not with us, but in Miami for 10 days. And they're going to stay for Liam's birthday. I decided to throw Liam a birthday party. That's another thing because I wasn't going to do that. And yeah, do you know something really funny? Today I sent my friend invitation for Liam's birthday, and literally 2 seconds later she was like, "You're gonna freak out." She goes, "I was about to send you my son's birthday invitation and she's having it at the same place like a few days before." How funny. Anyway, but you know what? I realized the last 2 vlogs we did not give you guys any words of wisdom. Okay, so now that Aloni and I have a minute here in the car, he's gonna take it away. Wait guys, before I give you the words of wisdom from Aloni, we got a family car. We gave up one of our cars. Well, Aloni gave up his car. And we got a family car because now we can seat all of the kids, ourselves, and other people in here. Because before, the 2 car seats took up so much space that we realized it's not gonna work. So we got a family car.
I should have went in there.
But I
Yes,
think that's for Uber, no? Okay. Take it away.
Words of wisdom. So I'm speaking to myself and I'm speaking to you guys. The words of wisdom that I've been telling myself almost on a daily basis for like the past, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks during this time. I think I touched on the fact that the energy is like really intense. It's been intense for me. It's been very challenging, right? Because I'm a guy who likes to control things and I like everything done a certain way and I like it done yesterday.
It's been intense for us.
And once again, I've been constantly reminded that It doesn't matter what you want. You're not in control. God is in control. So if something is delayed, it's for a reason. Just be happy and say thank you. What a gift, you know? And I've been having to stop myself and remind myself to do that. So yeah, this time has been it's a very difficult time throughout the history. I mean, during this time, you had the Spanish Inquisition, the destruction of the First Temple, the Second Temple, the beginning of the World War II and Holocaust. The list goes on and on. So
It's Mercury retrograde too.
It's Mercury retrograde, yes. So my words of wisdom are: be patient. Don't force things. I think I've touched on that before. And yeah, just really patience, and be patient with yourself. Number one, most important thing. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We have a tendency to be super patient with everybody else, but not with ourselves. And we should always remember to judge ourselves favorably, because how we judge ourselves is how we are judged on high. Meaning, if we judge ourselves favorably, then in the heavens they'll judge us favorably too. That's it.
I like that. I like it a lot.
Thank you.
I want you guys to comment below, okay? And tell me if you think Aloni should have a podcast. If you think Aloni should have a podcast and you will subscribe to his podcast, comment below, subscribe. Okay? I'm telling Aloni he needs a podcast. We've been talking about this since the day that I met him. Babe, it was our 4-year anniversary yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
Since we met, you mean?
Yeah, from our date.
God, you made something happen like we forgot something important.
I forgot. That just goes to show you how much shit we have going on in our life. That is a real anniversary.
Anniversary of the day you met, anniversary for the first time you farted in front of each other. An anniversary.
You farted in front of me the first time, literally, like, in the beginning. It was like a take it or leave it.
Listen, I'm very real. What you see is what you get.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not good at hiding.
Wait, but it was our 4-year anniversary from our date. Aloni and I had our first date August 4th. We got married August
31st.
And our son was born August 13th. What else happened in August, my love?
What happened in August? We met in August. We got married in August. Liam was born in August.
Yeah, our civil union was in February. No, that we got engaged in. Our civil union was in August, and we got engaged in February.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got confused.
And married in August.
Yeah, our civil union was in August too. So a lot of things happened for us in August. We thought that Mrs. Stella was going to be an August baby, but
Yeah, see,
she
that's
decided to break through.
That's a good touches on my point too, that even though like energy or times can be challenging, they can also bring the biggest blessings during those times as well. So it's important to remember that.
They say that, I read somewhere, and I think someone else told me, maybe it was one of our family members, maybe you told me that, or maybe your sister sent me something, that kids that are born during Mercury retrograde are very old souls, that they have been here many, many times before.
Yeah, that's what they say.
That they're very wise and that they're here to teach us something very important. So, my wise soul, Miss Estelle.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's right. August 4th, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the day we met. Yeah. Never forget that day. And I flew from the south of France to New York.
Yes.
And we went to dinner downstairs where I was staying at the Dominic.
Yeah. And I thought Aloni didn't like me because he was kind of his energy was all like verklempt. That we then found out it was not because of me. But here we are.
Here we are.
Doing life together. Is this their terminal?
It's JetBlue.
Oh, we're just waiting, cruising.
We're just waiting, hopefully until they kick us out.
We just got to my parents' house to drop off Sabrina and the kids because they're staying here, but we are also going to stay here for dinner. So I'm going to show you everything that we're eating. It's so nice to all be together and for his sister to finally be here. She's going to meet Estelle tomorrow morning, and the kids are so excited to see Liam, and Liam's so excited to see them. So it's so nice. Look at the sky, you guys. It looks insane. Gorgeous. We have some fried snapper. This was caught in the Bahamas. Beef and broccoli looks delicious. This is another fish, some sort of a fish from the oven with like some olives and a salad. Fried rice. Just left my mom's. I'm very full. I'm going to show you guys what I'm wearing. I have this old Diana t-shirt and my Park jeans on an elastic band and the Margiela tabbies. I overate and now I need to go home and sleep. To feed Estelle and then pass out and then wake up again. Are you full?
Food coma.
Same. Anyway, you guys, we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, you guys. I feel like I haven't been in this car position in a hot minute. It's only been like a couple weeks, but still, this is the first time I'm out driving by myself. We had a very early morning. Liam's been waking up at like 5:45. Estelle did pretty good last night. She wasn't really waking up until like I woke her up to feed her, so she did good. I'm proud of her. She's giving me like 3.5 hour, 4 hour leaps. Like she sleeps by herself till like 4 hours, 4.5 hours sometimes. So I try to wake her up between 3 and 4 hours. That's kind of like our sweet spot. Aloni's sister and the kids came this morning to see Estelle and to see Liam. And we just spent the morning together. They're still at our house. They're with Estelle. She's helping me watch her. I am so grateful too because we have a nanny who lives with us. I told you guys this before in the vlog, who's been with me since Liam was born. She's basically a part of our family now. I told her yesterday, I'm like, you can't leave us ever. You can stay and live with us forever. But she's literally like our grandma now, you know? So she's really helpful also with Estelle. So she gives me a little bit of freedom. So if I want to be able to like go to dinner while my sister-in-law's in town and do all that stuff, I can because I have a trustee person at home. So, and then her and I just tag team. So it's been really great. Everything's been so far more or less smooth. Liam just had a little bit of a cold for the last 2 days, but we're on the mend and that's it. So yeah, I'm going right now to get my hair done. I'm just going to trim my hair a little bit because my hair is just so fried on the bottom. And I'm going to do hair Botox. I don't know why I just almost choked. I'm going to do hair Botox. Hair Botox is basically a treatment that removes all of the frizz. It also makes your hair really shiny and kind of like locks in all of the little flyaway hairs that you have, all the baby hairs. I have so many baby hairs and flyaways because of all the shampoos and the different treatments I'm doing, as well as like the Nutrafol that I'm taking and all the postpartum supplements that I'm taking just to help with my hair. So, which I'll share with you guys what I'm doing more in depth. But long story short, I'm going to do hair Botox because my hair has been so frizzy, it's so humid, and every time I like straighten my hair or blow dry it or even like curl it, just like the frizz at the top with all the new hair that grew in is just ridiculous. It looks crazy. So I want to do hair Botox. I haven't done hair Botox I think since like 5 or 6 years, so we'll see how it goes. I just got to my appointment. I'm a little bit early. I'm feeling a little flushed. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I take my blood pressure medication every morning and it makes me feel a little bit flushed. It also gives me like a congested nose. It makes me constipated. I know it's TMI. It sometimes makes me feel jittery, like almost like anxious, but without the anxiety, it's just like jittery. But honestly, the magnesium and the silica, not the silica, sorry, the magnesium and the potassium that I've been taking, the silica's for the hair and skin, has been really helping me, and it really helps calm my nerves, which I showed you guys a few days ago. But this medication also just gives me a headache. Yesterday I was so flushed, I'd have to take it in the morning and at night, and I was just feeling like so red, and I like broke out in patches again, and it gave me such a crazy headache. It gives me like a frontal headache and a back headache. So they tell me to take Motrin and stuff, but it's like I can't be like a Motrin pill popper, you know? So just gotta ride it out. But hopefully, I took my blood pressure this morning. It was I take pictures every day. It was 127/90. For me, that's good. I know it's still a little bit high, the bottom number. Ideally, you're supposed to be in the 80s, but it's better than it was before, because last week every time I would take my blood pressure, it was like 140 plus, and the bottom number was like 115 plus. Sometimes it was like 126. So we're making a stride here. But yeah, it's just been a lot. So that's that. But this like congested nose thing too is like crazy. I don't know if you guys remember in the hospital the vlog that I shot and the vlog that I shared previously before this one. I sound like I'm sick because the medication just makes me so stuffy. It's weird. I already have issues with my nose. I have a deviated septum, and I've gotten a rhinoplasty before, but it didn't really fix it. It only fixed maybe like 40% of it. But I also did a rhinoplasty because I had a bump, and on top of the fact that I was pregnant, I couldn't breathe, and now I can't breathe. It's just like mama needs a break. I just want to breathe. But I'm thinking that I'm going to get a rhinoplasty, not a rhinoplasty. I want to get my deviated septum revised at some point, not now, obviously, because I'm not trying to go like under, but maybe like in a year or like within this year, school year. When I refer to a year, you guys, I refer to like the school year, not like the calendar year. Um, so within this year, I'm thinking about doing it. I saw another content creator friend of mine, Valeria Lobovetsky. She did it because she had also like a deviated septum. She couldn't breathe, but she also had a rhinoplasty when she was 16. I think she said when she did like modeling and stuff. So she said it was the best thing she's ever done, and it was like a really easy procedure, and the recovery was more or less easy. You just have to like kind of stay home the first few days because you're like black and blue. But she's like, it made such a big difference because she can breathe now. So I think like that's what I'm gonna do, because the amount of people that bully me online for the fact that I can't breathe and the fact that I have a lisp is already obnoxious. Like I get it. I'm very self-aware of my imperfections, and I'm okay with it. No one's perfect, but we shouldn't. You know what? At the end of the day, we shouldn't point fingers at people when we're not perfect ourselves. You know, it's so easy to say like, oh, she has a lisp. Oh, she can't breathe. But it's like, what about me? What's wrong with me? You know. So we just gotta just be nice to each other. Anywho, I'm also like stalking the camera at home, watching all the kids, you know? LOL. You hear Liam screaming? This is the salon. I'm in the back alleyway, so this like doesn't look that nice, but this is just the back end because I'm in the parking lot. But this is called Noah Beauty. It's my friend's salon. She's amazing. They have services for hair, eyelashes, nails, eyebrows, makeup, permanent makeup, cosmetology. And they have amazing Russian manicure. I don't go here because I'm loyal to my girl. I've been going forever, but my mom goes here, and the girl who does it is insane. So if you guys are ever interested, it's on 9540 Harding Avenue in Surfside. I just left my hair appointment. I hope you guys can hear me. But it looks straight and kind of like I have a lot of product in it because I'm not allowed to wash it until 1 o'clock tomorrow. He said just to wash it with a shampoo that is sulfate free, just not to use any sulfate shampoos while you have the hair Botox because you don't want it to like strip the product. So I basically have to stay like this and have a nice little fresh cut. I just decided that I don't want to have layers anymore because I was looking at my hair from when I was in New York, like when Eloni and I first met, and which was like 4.5 years ago. And my hair looked really thick and luscious, and I was trying to understand what was different. And then as I kept looking at the pictures, I realized I did not have any layers. My hair was just one length. Like only these like money pieces were a little bit longer, but everything was one length and it looked thicker. So I had him cut the ends today and just make it like one straight line and then wait for these pieces to grow out. He just refreshed a little bit of these, just really little, just because he's like, you can't like walk around like that because your hair is so split on the bottom that you don't want it to like break the rest of the hair. But he basically said just like, we'll just trim it a little bit here, but essentially I'm going to wait for these to grow out and my hair to be all one length, because when it's all one length your hair just looks more luscious, or at least for me it does. So anyway, I just called my auntie. She said that the kids are sleeping and I'm gonna go quickly to the uniform store. I need to buy Liam's like uniform. He has to wear this like one shirt every Friday at his school when he starts next month, and maybe if I have time I'll go stop by and have a quick lunch with my sister-in-law and the kids and my husband, because they're all gonna go for lunch like by the house. There's a really yummy restaurant, so we'll see. Let me just go do this and figure that out. I thought my appointment was gonna take 3 hours. Honestly, it took almost 2 hours, not even, so we have time. I got home a little bit over an hour ago, you guys. I ended up securing Liam's uniform. The line was 35 minutes long. I think next time when I buy uniform, it's only for one day on Fridays he has to wear it, but I need to buy it in the beginning of the summer, not like 2 weeks before school, because it was a freaking madhouse in there. But that's besides the point. Liam just went outside to go ride his motorcycle, I guess it's called. I don't know, it's like a toddler motorcycle that Sabrina and the kids got him for his birthday. So he is super hyped. They put it together this morning when they were over. And Estelle is sleeping. She's so cute, you guys. Sometimes I just want to nuzzle my face into her like neck area right here where she gets like a little bit like sweaty, but I don't want to wake her up, you know? Anyway, I also came home to some goodies. I want to do a haul with you guys while I have some time, while it's quiet in the house. But this is like a really, really good haul because remember I told you guys I'm going to be fun again. I'm going to be a fun fashion girly again. Anyway, let me show you. We have two things from Hermes. If you guys can guess, this is something in here that I have been looking for over a year and a half now. If you've been following me from my Europe vlogs, you might know what this is because I was not successful, but this time I found it. And a really, really fun haul from Mytheresa. As I mentioned, if you guys have been following me on here since my Europe vlog that went live in February, you guys know I was looking for this one specific Hermes item for the longest time, but I was actually looking for it way before that at my home store, which is in New York on Madison Avenue. That's where I shop. I still shop there, and these have been out of stock forever. I scoured a lot of Europe, and I had other people look for me too when they were on their travels, and nobody was successful in finding me the exact size and color hardware. But then the other day I was like, you know what? I have not bought anything from Hermes in such a long time. And you guys know I collect Hermes bags. It's something that I love and I just enjoy it for myself. But I was like, wow, I haven't made a Hermes purchase in like a hot minute. Let me just go see like what's on the site because I haven't been going to New York. And also I've just been like pregnant and I'm kind of like not in the Hermes mood. And then lo and behold, I went on the website and I was like, let me see the winter accessories. What are they doing for winter this season? And then I saw these in my size and like a size smaller. That's it. The other sizes were sold out. And I was just like, I messaged my sales associate and I said, homegirl, hello. I said, did you forget that I've been stalking your life for this? She's like, D, I didn't realize they restocked. So she was able to get them for me. Also, something to note, I just realized that the new ribbon for Hermes has the date on it and it says draw to craft, and it has these little, I don't know if you guys can see, it has a little man holding a little pencil and it says draw to craft, and it has the date right here, Hermes 2025. I'll put my hand like this because then it'll focus more. You guys can see that, but I thought that was very cool. Anyway, right here. Anyway, I don't keep my boxes actually. I know that a lot of people do keep their boxes, but I don't keep my boxes for anything. I only keep my boxes for my handbags and they're all labeled. I have a label maker, so I label the box for the handbag and I just keep the boxes in storage. And yeah, just for like being able to have the box, especially like the blue boxes you want to get rid of. But all these boxes I get rid of. I know that I feel like that's not the right thing to do, right? You guys, they're so cute. Look at these gloves. These are the Kelly gloves. They actually have like a proper name. I'll tell you right now. I have the receipt here. You guys, I've been wanting these for the longest time because they match most of the hardware for most of my bags. These are called the women's gloves, the Soya Lambskin Silk Lining Palladium Coated Glove in 7.5. I'm usually like a 7, but in a glove, I like to get 7.5 because I like to have some room in my glove. I don't like my gloves to be super tight, but also Hermes sometimes tends to make their gloves a little smaller. So does Chanel. So yeah, see, the 7.5 is perfection. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Aren't they so good? So good. Love them. We're just going to be using these a lot during the winter months, especially if we do like any travel. And these are very classic. Like I have a pair of gloves that my mom bought me from Hermes from a sample sale like years ago, like way before I met Alone. I want to say like 7-8 years ago. They're cream color and I love them and I still wear them to this day. Like I wear all my stuff. As you guys know, I'm not like a person that buys something and just doesn't wear it again. I show you guys sometimes too, like things that I've had for over 10 years plus. So I also started archiving my clothes. I didn't feel like I haven't talked about that yet, but I'm very excited to do that for Estelle because I wish my mom did that for me. And, you know, now that I'm more aware of how much things cost as an adult, you know, not when I was like younger, in my 20s, I would sell things all the time. But now that I'm aware about how much things cost, of craftsmanship, of special collaborations, of why like things are made, why things are so special, and, you know, just paying like homage to certain designers, right? Like I have a lot of stuff from Celine, from Phoebe Philo when I was working at Bergdorf Goodman, and I acquired a lot of stuff during that era. So like now that Phoebe Philo is making a transition back into fashion, since taking some time off, I still have a lot of those pieces, and like the old Celine is back now again, and all those bags which I should have kept that I never kept. And so like I want to do that for my daughter because my mom never did that for me. So I started archiving a lot of my clothes, because even now, like when I look at it, I'm like, oh, I would never wear this right now. Like I have some Dolce dresses, right? That I'm like, I'm not going to wear that again. But I shouldn't say that, because probably in 5 years when it's making a trend back, like it's, you know, fashion's very cyclical. When it's coming back into style, I'm probably going to be like, shit, I wish I had those dresses. So instead of me selling them for a penny on a dollar, or like selling them on the real, I want to sell certain things for, I want to save certain things for my daughter, and then also for myself, because how fun would it be to just like go into your storage and look at stuff that you've had for like 10 plus years and be like, damn, I'm like shop in your own closet and just like be excited about fashion again. And I'm all about that. I'm all about wearing your things and enjoying your things and then sharing them with your child. So that's kind of what I'm doing now. Aloni's been doing that for Liam, actually. He's been archiving a lot of stuff for him. I also ended up getting this shirt, which I'm very excited about. It's, I don't even know what the material is. It's kind of like, I thought it was just going to be a t-shirt, but it's not a t-shirt. It is top. It is a viscose silk blend with cotton, viscose silk and cotton. And it's a size 40. It's a cream color top, and it has like a chain detail. It has perforated chain detail. I don't know if you guys can see closer. And then it has like a really like short sleeve, which I'm really excited about. You can wear this in the fall. You can wear this in like spring, summer. It's a very transitional, and I really, really like it. And I loved the way it looked on the model. So I'm going to try that on in a bit. I know it's my size. It's going to work, so I'm not worried about that. Now we're going to get into this Mytheresa box, you guys. I love shopping on Mytheresa. You guys know that. It is one of my favorite shopping destinations for online fashion. And I find that they make a really beautiful curation and selection for everybody. They also end up like picking the best things out of certain collections. Like for me, for like my personal style, they also carry Vivienne Westwood, Magda Butrym, and they have a beautiful curation of those brands too, which I love. So for me, it's like a no-brainer to shop there. I'm going to show you some of the stuff I got. I think you guys are going to be really surprised with the things that I chose. Also, two of the things that I got on there, I initially didn't want because they were super trendy. And then I kept them in my cart for, I want to say like the beginning of when it started trending. It's a pair of shoes you guys will see. And you know what? As time went by, I'm like, I actually really like them. And I think I'm going to enjoy them, especially living in Miami. Like they're going to be like great for summer and like summer travel, like vacations, you know? So let's get into it. Also, like, look how they wrap everything. It's so beautiful. I've shared this before. They always put a card inside of the box, and it says, thank you, your Mytheresa package has been lovingly wrapped by, and it's hand signed by the person that wrapped the package. And so you always get this beautifully wrapped box, and it just feels like a gift every single time. Even though you know that you paid for it, it still feels like a gift. You're like, oh, you know. I will link everything for you guys below if you're interested in checking it out. Oh, wow. Okay, look at these colors. So good. I'm so excited about fashion again, because I really didn't try or put any effort this time around when I was pregnant, like I did with my the first time around. I actually like invested into clothes and buying things, and then I realized it was a waste of money. So most of the stuff that you guys saw me wear this time around during my pregnancy, I wore with Liam, if you haven't followed me since then. But I did not want to spend any, like I wanted to spare the bare minimum money and just reinvest into like the things I'm going to be excited about and wearing after I give birth. So starting off very strong is this Chloe dress. It's a knitted dress, and the reason why I liked it so much is because it is very subdued. And what I mean by subdued, it only has the Chloe logo here, okay? And even though Chloe's been making a lot of like boho pieces with a lot of ruffles, and kind of it's like a high-end version of a Free People, I guess. That's what the style of, I mean, it's always been their style, but it's kind of like the style now specifically and like what they're showing. But I didn't want to really spend money on that because I felt like I can get something like that at a Zara, or I can get something like that at Free People for a fraction of the price. So I wanted something that was a little bit more subdued, something that would last me a couple of years and that we wouldn't get tired of. I felt like if I got like a dress with a lot of ruffles and a lot of sheer like frills and stuff like that, that like you know, in 6 months from now, we're all gonna get tired of it because like we've just been seeing so much of it like all over. So I'd rather get that like in my fast fashion fix versus like my high-end luxury fix. But that's just for me, it's very personal. So like you don't have to take my advice. I'm just sharing with you like my thought process when I spend money. But I got this dress because I thought that it would be so good for vacation, but it would also be good for like the beach if you're going to like a beach party or like a boat day or something, you know, that requires you to be like outside. You can wear this with a bikini, or you can just wear it with like a regular bra underneath. And I like that it just has the Chloe logo here. And again, it's really, really subdued. And what I got to go with it is a pair of Chloe shoes. And it's the jelly shoe that you guys have been seeing everywhere. And like, I thought I was gonna get tired, as I mentioned, of seeing it. But as time went by, like I said, I kept it in the car for 3 months because I was sure that like a month will go by and I was gonna hate it. I was sure another month will go by and I'm gonna hate it. And months went by and I didn't hate it. But I did hate certain colors that I initially loved. I really, really wanted the dark, like the brownish taupe one. But as time went by, I realized I wanted the baby pink one. So I got the baby pink one. I felt like I've seen these less on people versus that like brownish taupe one. I'm just wondering how it's gonna fit because they don't come in half sizes. So I'm a 39 and a half, so I got a 40 because online it said that they ran slightly smaller. So I'm gonna try them on now and show you. I don't know if you guys could see, here's the shoe. To be honest, they're very comfortable, but they're not the most flattering on your foot. Like they don't make your feet look pretty by any means. My feet are a little bit still swollen from the pregnancy and a little bit veiny. So I don't know, I have to show this to Aloni and see what he thinks because I'm a little bit like 50-50. They're just very comfy. So yeah, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna keep these or not yet because I want Aloni to see them because like I said, they're not the most flattering on the foot, but they're extremely comfortable. So I want Aloni to look and give me his honest opinion. I also can't wait, you guys, until I move into my house and we're like in my closet and you guys can have like an aesthetic and I can show things to you and try things onto you in like a nice place. And you know, I just feel like this is not giving me at all, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and then the next thing is, let's see. Ooh. Okay, first is this Totem dress, Totem skirt. It's a bubble skirt from Totem. Okay, I'm going to, oh my gosh, it looks big. I'm going to style this with a Vivienne Westwood top, and I'm going to show you which Vivienne Westwood top. It's like a linen skirt. You guys have to check it out online. Sorry guys, I just got cut off because my SIM card ran out of storage, so I had to regroup. Anyway, so we left off with my Totem skirt. For this Totem skirt, I'm going to wear it with this Vivienne Westwood t-shirt that I'm very excited about, you guys. It's going to be perfect. And I'm going to wear it with these mesh shoes that I got, which are in my closet. So let me show you them too. Hold on. These are the shoes. They're from a brand called Soliers Martinez. They're from Portugal. Stunning. I have a vision. We're going to dinner tomorrow night with the fam. So hopefully everything will fit me and I will wear it tomorrow and then I'll show you. Then I got this polo dress from Vivienne Westwood. I love Vivienne Westwood. If you guys don't know it about me yet, she just makes like the best stuff. It looks like this. It's hard to tell, but it's like ruched. It's a polo dress that's ruched, and it is long, which is nice. It's a little bit longer than a midi dress, but I love it so much. And last but not least is this self-portrait dress. It kind of looks like the YSL dresses and skirts and tops from last season. It's giving that like military vibe, but I like it. I feel like for all purposes, even like fashion week and dinners, whatever, it's just a really good dress and it's also very timeless. I love it. It has like a cargo style pocket. It's pretty cool. It's also midi. So I know I'm not doing the best job of showing you stuff because I'm just pulling things out, but this is what it is. Aloni actually just got home and I want to show him the Chloe jelly shoes. So I'm going to put it on and then we'll ask him for his opinion. You guys, shocking. Aloni just said that they were cute. I swear I thought he was going to hate them. He said they're actually nice. And he said my feet don't look that bad in them. So I trust my man. Anyway, I'm going to try some of this stuff on. Maybe I'll show it to you guys. Girl, I love you so much, my girl. She's gonna have brown eyes, babe, not blue. You can see it under this light. She's gonna have brown eyes, not blue. You could see it under the light here. My beautiful brown-eyed girl. Good morning, you guys. I'm on the way to the house. I wasn't supposed to be on the way to the house, but I am. It's 8:20. We have a meeting this morning with all the contractors, designer, everybody at 8:30. Aloni was supposed to go, but he is not feeling well, so I'm going instead. And I'm also going to show you a little bit of what we have going on so far, because I have not been at the house since like the last 3 weeks of my pregnancy, just because I've been staying away from the construction zone. There was like a lot going on there, you know, dust and stuff like that, so I just didn't want to like be there and breathe all that in. But now that we are postpartum, I'm going to take you and show you. And yeah, the plan is later I'm going to, after this, I'm going to go home and I'm going to take Liam and Estelle to my mom's. Liam's going to go down to the beach to hang out with his cousins, and I'm probably going to take Estelle down for some fresh air and then hang out just with my sister-in-law and the kids and just take it easy today. And then later we're supposed to go to dinner, but we'll see how Aloni's going to be feeling tonight. He has like a crazy migraine, so that is that. I was just jamming out to the new Giveon album, which is so good. I mean, his first album is like my favorite still, but this one is really good too. And yeah, and now I'm about to listen to my other favorite song. My favorite artist was Drake, but I want to hear the song Wu-Tang Forever. It's one of my favorite songs by him. I know it's like such a weird song to love, but it's what I like. I swear, people in Miami don't know how to drive. Like sleeping behind the wheel, you know? Anywho. These are the floors in Liam's room. Beautiful. It has some Rosso Lavanta and a little bit of gray. I hope he likes it. This is actually going to the bathroom, not his bedroom, so just for reference, but it's so beautiful and intricate. And this is them just cutting the stone and making all the precise measurements for all the corners and nooks. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm really into color and texture. I know it's hard because in my apartment now, it's not my style, so it's hard for you guys to understand, but I'm very excited for this. These are the floors for the guest bathroom. The light's not working in here, so I can't show you, but it has green and black. I left the house, you guys. I'm so excited to move in. We're not moving in probably until like before the holidays because there's a lot that needs to be done. And we're waiting on millwork from Portugal and our doors and stuff, but everything's just finally coming together and I'm really, really excited. I mentioned this when I was in the house in the clip before this, that I feel like you guys don't understand or know what my and Aloni's aesthetic is like in terms of what we like. I went to art school my entire life. I went to a magnet high school and I went to Parsons for fashion design, so I'm very artistic and I like a lot of eclectic patterns, colors, textures, and that's kind of what the house is going to have. And Aloni is very much on the same page as I am. We also like very classic, lived-in, old school, with a little bit of like bohemian flair, but like high-end bohemian flair. I don't know how to explain it. Just like a mishmash of different things. But nonetheless, I'm really excited for you guys to like see what we're into, what we vibe with. But yeah, so I'm just gonna start showing you like little bits and pieces. Obviously there's a lot that's missing, but the floors started going into the guest bathroom, into Liam's room. They're starting to work on Estelle's bathroom. She's going to have also a very beautiful archway and arch into her bathtub. They're gonna do out of Rosso Lavanta stone, which is gonna be really nice. And they're gonna start working that on Monday. And yeah, so I will show you guys that as they progress. I'm going now home. I'm going to get the kids. It's drizzling a little bit, but it's gonna be sunny in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna go get the kids and we're gonna go to my mom's. I got to the beach not too long ago. Liam is over there swimming at the pool, and me and Estelle are taking a little rest because Mama's tired. I woke up really early today. Liam's been waking up early. Estelle was really good actually last night. She did pretty well. I just had to wake her up myself. She wasn't waking up on her own, so it was good. We're just enjoying. I'll show you Estelle. Then we're just gonna hang out here for a few hours. Then I'm gonna take my sister-in-law to an appointment around like 2:30, and then I'm gonna take the kids home. And yeah, I'm just gonna hang out. And later tonight we're gonna go for dinner around 8 o'clock. We're doing like a later dinner because I'm gonna give Estelle a bath before I leave. And then my nanny's gonna watch the baby, and Liam's gonna be asleep. So we can go have a dinner with our family. And we also, our friends from Amsterdam are still here, so we're gonna see them as well. So it's gonna be really nice. It has been a couple of hours. I've been home, just took a shower after my hair treatment from yesterday. My hair looks amazing, feels really good and soft. I also did my makeup, which I will post on my TikTok channel. If you guys don't follow me there, you should, because I do really easy like 1-minute makeup tutorials where I just show what makeup I'm using, and I always list all the products below. So if you guys are interested in that. We are getting ready to go to dinner, and I wanted to show you what I'm wearing. So I'm going to wear this Vivienne Westwood top that I showed you from my haul yesterday, and the totem skirt. So I'm going to put it on now, and I'm going to wear the mesh shoes that I don't think I showed you, or I did show you. So I'm going to put it all together and show you really quickly what it looks like. Okay, the skirt's on. I'm going to show you guys the skirt. It looks like this. It's hard to tell. But anyway, we're going to put on these shoes, and I'm going to have Mia take a picture of me before we leave and show you the full outfit detail. But these are the mesh shoes from Soliers Martinez. They're from Portugal. I saw these shoes and I really wanted them on Mytheresa. I think I already told you guys this if I did not, but I saw them Mytheresa, and then the next morning they were sold out my size. So I bought them from the brand. When I showed them to my husband, he first didn't like them, but when he saw them on my foot, he was like, okay, I see the vibe. Which I was confused why he liked them, because he doesn't like the Align mesh shoes. I'm also gonna wear my black mini Kelly, and this is the look. I'm gonna show you guys in the mirror, but it's like really hard to tell in here. Hold on, let's go look. Also, before we go look, I wanted to show you what I'm wearing. So the lip combo that I'm wearing is the Lip Comfort Oil in 27 from Clarins, and I have it with the Sochi Beauty lip liner in Skinny Dip. You guys know this one. I've talked about it plenty of times, but my lips postpartum have been so chapped. I'm sure you guys noticed on the vlog. I was eating my lips. I was also really dehydrated, but also when I'm like anxious, I tend to like bite my lips. So they have been like crazy irritated and dry. So I've been using the Aquaphor lip repair. This is always like the OG, but it always works. So I've been using that, especially like at night before I go to bed, but also before I put on lip glosses and stuff. I put this as the first layer, and then I'll put the lip gloss on top, because sometimes I feel like lip glosses tend to dry out my lips and they end up peeling like my skin. Maybe that just happens to me, but I'm sure it doesn't. But like this really helps. So if you have that same issue, put a layer of this and then put the lip gloss on top. So that really helps protect. And that is that. Let me now show you the outfit. Okay, here's the look. Kind of hard to tell, I know, but that's the vibe. We are pulling up to dinner now. We're going to the Joyce, but I was supposed to have a Kiehl's delivery. It was supposed to be like an activation that was supposed to come to the house, and they sent me this whole thing. Let me show you guys the invite. Not the invite, but the text that they sent. It's really funny. Anyway, long story short, it was for a new product launch, and they were supposed to come at 6 o'clock, and they were so late that their ETA showed they were going to come at 8, and I told them, I'm sorry guys, I can't wait for you. But funny. So yeah, we are pulling up to the Joyce. It's on Espanola Way. It's such a cute little street, right, Bo?
Espanola Way, yeah, it's very cute.
Such a cute little street. Such a cute little street. The Joyce is in that little nook there, and they have a little window that serves hamburgers, and you can order them to the table.
Is this your brother right here in front of us?
Yeah. So cute. Let's go. Look who it is, you guys.
Hi guys.
Sab Stolen.
Sab Stolen.
I'm gonna show you guys her outfit because it's fire. Okay. Tell us what you're wearing.
Brunello Cucinelli vest, Le Academy shorts, super old Bottega.
Fire Bottegas.
Yeah,
Show us the bag.
And this
Wow,
beauty queen.
she's so pretty.
She's precious.
Actually, it has rose gold hardware, right? Or what is it
So
called?
this is the permabrass hardware, and actually it has eggplant, like aubergine color stitching. It was my special order that
It's fire.
is a simple gal. Bye, guys.